simulating the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs and NHL 2022. Before we get into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to the Nation Network, leave a like, helps out the video, and comment down below, who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup? Now, let's get into the simulation. So here we are in NHL 22. I've got the brackets set up. I've got East versus West, obviously. We've got every division matchup. Now, let's get into the simulation. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to kind of just sim the next game, sim each game, sim by one. So Colorado takes game 1 against Nashville. So essentially, it's going to be a quick sim here. Calgary defeats Dallas in their first game. All right, let's keep going here. Hopefully there's not too many sweeps. There's some competitive matchups here. Carolina defeats Boston. Let's try to see if we can speed things up here. Just quick sim through it. Right now, we're just going through the first couple games, it seems. Edmonton defeats LA in the first game. Good to see. So far, no one's tied the series yet. Oh, Florida, Washington tied series in round 1. Remember, we're still just in round 1, so we'll see how quick this can go by. Honestly, I don't know if there's a quicker way of doing this, but let's just keep going. 2-0 Edmonton right now. The West is looking pretty easy so far. Carolina, Boston's right now 1-1. Tampa over 2-0 against Toronto. Maybe there's going to be a meltdown in Toronto. Wouldn't be surprised. So far, nothing crazy in the... the Avs are on the brink of a sweep. All right. Nashville could be out here soon. Same with Dallas. Okay. Florida up 2-1 against Washington. Okay, so there's about to be 3 sweeps in the West. 4 sweeps in the West. I don't know if that's realistic, but it is NHL 22, so we got to trust the game, right? Will there be 4 sweeps in the West? I don't think it's ever been done before. Colorado versus Nashville. Here we go. Colorado sweeps Nashville. I think that's realistic, though. Dallas beats Calgary. Okay, so we're not going to have 4 sweeps. Thank God. 2-2 between Washington and Nashville. That's an okay. Washington, Florida. My bad. All right, let's keep going here. St. Louis sweeps Minnesota. Okay, interesting. So St. Louis versus the Avs in round 2. LA gets swept by Edmonton. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would love to see it happen. Who knows? All right. So the West is basically complete except for Dallas versus Calgary, which is, I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Maybe NHL 22 is onto something. While the East is so far looking very fun, all these matchups. 3-2 Boston over Carolina now, 3-2 Washington over Florida, 3-1 Tampa over Toronto, and 3-1 Rangers over Pittsburgh right now. Dallas is making a comeback against Calgary. Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens there. The Rangers are moving on to the second round. They've defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-1. 3-3 Dallas Calgary. Okay, things have just gotten interesting in the West. All right, let's keep going. Can Toronto pull up an upset? Can they come back? It's 3-3. Okay, the playoffs are heating up in the round 1. Okay. Calgary takes game 7 against Dallas. They did not choke. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to see it. I think Oilers fans would have loved to see it. But right now, we have 3 7-game series in round 1. That's exciting. All right, wow. The East is looking wild. So Florida takes out Washington 4-3. Boston takes out Carolina 4-3. And the Toronto Maple Leafs win a series. Okay. Toronto's probably going wild. I would actually like to see that. It'd be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people don't like Toronto, but I think for the game of hockey, maybe it's a good thing to see a Toronto actually win a round. Anyways, we're in round 2 now. Edmonton versus Calgary, Battle of Alberta, BOA. Let's go. We got St. Louis versus Colorado Avalanche. We've got Toronto versus Florida, and the Rangers versus Boston. Let's go. This is exciting. All right, simulating the next game. All right, so things should get a bit quicker here now. Edmonton takes game 1 against Calgary. You love to see it. I'll take it. Toronto takes game 1 against Florida. Florida is a cup favorite, so we'll see where that goes. All right, St. Louis 1-1. Not bad. I think once we get into round 3, I'll check the points leaders. Edmonton's up 2-0 against Calgary. I have no issue with that. I think that's quite realistic, honestly. Here we go. Boston's up 2-0 against Rangers. St. Louis 2-1 over that. Edmonton could sweep Calgary here. I have no problem with that. No problem with that at all. Okay. Here we go. Colorado versus St. Louis. 3-1 St. Louis. Edmonton sweeps Calgary. Yes. Suck it. You're 9-5. It doesn't matter anymore. You just got swept in the second round, Calgary. Come on. I like this. I hope this is a good omen for Edmonton, I think. If you can't tell, I'm a little biased. So far, Florida's up 3-1 against. There's 2 sweeps so far for Edmonton. Is it Mike Smith? Vezina performance? Conn Smythe, my bad. Connor McDavid clearly having very good playoffs. Right now, so far, so 3-1 Boston over Rangers. Florida takes out Toronto. Toronto Maple Leafs are gone. 3-2 St. Louis over Colorado right now. Let's keep going. This is going by quick. I like it. All right, 4-1. Boston takes out the Rangers. Florida versus Boston in the Eastern Conference Final. We're in the Eastern Final. All right, let's keep going. 3-3, Game 7 between the Avs and Blues. Interesting. Sim the next game. And Colorado takes out St. Louis in 7. We have the Western Final between Colorado, Edmonton. Eastern Final, Boston versus Florida. I'm liking this a lot right now. Let's take a look at the points leaders. Mitch Marner scored 1 goal. 15 points, so that's pretty impressive. But 1 goal for Marner, okay. McDavid currently leading the way for Edmonton. Jonathan Huberdeau. Zach Hyman put in 8 games, so he must have gotten injured. But actually, no, Edmonton's only played 8 games. They've swept. Okay, never mind. I am stupid. Math is hard. So, all right, let's go sim the first game between Edmonton versus Colorado. Edmonton takes it. They are currently 9-0 in the playoffs. I don't think we've ever actually seen that. Edmonton 2-0 in the West. What is happening? What is happening right now? I think this is the most unrealistic simulation. Okay, Edmonton finally lost. Usually these simulations are a bit wild, but 2-2 now between Edmonton and Colorado. Okay, there's a series there. 2-1 between Florida and Boston as well. It's 2-2. Okay, these are some pretty good finals right now. Colorado is on the brink of going to the Stanley Cup final. Edmonton is choking right now. Although as an Oilers fan, I would be just happy to make it this far. Too sweet, whatever. Anyways, 3-2 Florida over Boston. Could we have a Florida versus Avs final? 3-3, Game 7, Edmonton, Colorado. This is wild. I would love to see this. This is shaping up to be the greatest playoffs ever. Florida has advanced to the Stanley Cup Finals. Edmonton is going to the Stanley Cup Final. No way. How is this realistic? Okay, Stanley Cup Finals. Points total so far. 21 points for Connor McDavid. Jonathan Huberdeau. Okay, Edmonton versus Florida Stanley Cup Final. Possibility. Really quickly, I'm going to see if I can see the goaltending stats here for Edmonton right now. Zach Hyman's having his playoffs. Puljujärvi chipping in, of course. Who's surprised? Let's just look at the goaltending stats right now. Mike Smith with a .931. Schmitty's battling. Schmitty wants that Conn Smythe. Schmitty wants that cup. Anyways, let's get to the final simulation here. Sim to next game. Edmonton takes Game 1 in the Stanley Cup Final over Florida. 1-1. Okay. Edmonton, okay, it's taking Game 3. All right, I'm getting a little excited here. Edmonton takes, okay. Oilers might win the Stanley Cup. I did not rig this. I did not, I promise you. You know, the Edmonton Oilers have won the Stanley Cup. What? 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 That is wild. 31 points for Connor McDavid. Zach Hyman, 21 points. Oh my God. Let's take a look at the goaltending stats. Mike Smith finishes with a 937. That is unreal. I promise you, I did not rig this. So with the simulation being wrapped up, we have Edmonton once again defeating the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup final, 4-1. 2 sweeps by Edmonton. Is that a little unrealistic? I kind of think so, but I want to believe the game. Fingers crossed it happens. And yeah, give us your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.